Hello, hello, my friends. I know I am just a little bit early, but Miss Diana cut out early, so I figured everybody might need a place to go. Might as well be my place, right? So, I thought about spinning tonight, but instead of spinning, I have decided to try out a new craft idea, and we shall see how it works. And together. And if I fail or not, I hopefully won't. Hopefully, it will be a success and it'll be something that you guys can try at home. And maybe we can make up a couple things that would be worthy as giveaway prizes here on the channel from the Prize House. We have a couple replay winners to call tonight. So we will do that after a few people get in the room and settle in and whatnot. But let me go ahead and say hello to our friends that have shown up already. Let's see. Of course, we have Miss Angela in the house. She is always an early bird. Hello, Miss Angela. And then we have Miss Wanda and Sally Stevens. Thank you both for showing up bright and squeaky early. Hello, Miss Jackie. How are you? And then we have Alley Cat Crochet and Miss Cindy Lou Who. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? And then we have Marie Simpson, 8 Smiley Lady. And Miss Maggie's in the house. Hey, Miss Maggie, I have your prize all boxed up and it shall be going out in the mail probably the 21st. I've had some vehicle hiccups. So right now we are down to one car because the inside of both of my tires in the front end are so bald. I have wires showing, and even driving the car at like 40 miles an hour, it's got such a vibration in it that my hands go numb just driving into town. So I'm not going anywhere right now. And the king is working all the time. So I have to work around that. But I promise that your package will be out to you just as soon as possible. Um, I do have another package that is sitting here waiting for the mailman. So that will have to go out when the car gets fixed as well. But, we have to take these little bumps and do with it what we can, right? Hi, Miss Terry. Welcome in, sweetie. And Heidi B, welcome in. Thank you for your patience, Miss Maggie. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Gotta get to the right page. I have been designing a new pattern. I am working on getting everything worked out so that I can get it recorded and we can do it as a make along if you guys would like to join me. Hopefully you will. Hi, Chris. Hey, Zach. Welcome in. Okay, for our replays, we have the How Many Ball Bands gift. Let's see. I said that one was going to be a hook and needle bag or a takeout bag. And for that one, get to that page. We had two people that literally answered at the same time with the same number. And they were the closest without going over. So I am going to send bags to both of them. One is 8 Smiley Lady with a guess at number 26 ball bands. There was actually 27 ball bands in total. And then the second person that is getting a bag, I will hold on to hers because I already owe her a bag. Then I will be seeing her shortly. Miss Deborah Richardson has also won a bag. So all I need to know is if you would like a hook and needle bag or if you would like one of my takeout bags. And I will set something out for you. And I will also, of course, need your address other than Miss Deborah because I will be seeing her hopefully sooner than later. And I wrote down everybody that did what I asked for the replay and thanked all of our generous donators. And we had 26 people that did that. So I wrote them all down. So I'm going to pull up a random number generator. And then we are going to figure out who is going to go home with our medium bag set. Number 7 was automatically loaded. We have 1 through 26. Number 14. You can see right there, number 14, Miss Sherry Knowles has won a bag. So Miss Sherry Knowles, I need you to get a hold of me and send me your address so I can send you out a bag. Thank you very much. Yeah, Miss Deborah was real lucky at the party. She got a bag at the party on her birthday, and then she won one of the replays. So that was pretty cool. Okay, I will show you. So we have 10 ball bands in this little clip. We have another 10 in this little clip, and then we have 7 in this little clip. So that's the little bitty ball bands that I have used up so far this year. Pretty proud of that. And if you haven't seen my video from earlier today, I actually have another finished make since I made that video today. But I finished Squirtle. Squirtle the turtle. Now you are supposed to embroider these lines into him. I did not. I needle felted mine. His eyes are supposed to be made completely out of felt. I did puffy paint for the black layer, and then I just put felt on the top and used the paint to stick to the felt. And then on the back, I also needle felted these details in, just because, quite frankly, it's easier on my hands than trying to sew through all this stuffing. And when I stuff my amigurumis, I mean, I stuff them. You can't really push him in much. So I don't like sewing through all that if I don't have to. And needle felting works really great. And for doing it this way, all you need is just a singular needle. You put your yarn in place and you stab it a few times, you know, and it sticks right in place. Well, after I finished him, Now, isn't this just adorable? Complete with carrot nose. His little mouth speckles is black puff paint. His eyes are safety eyes. I made his little top hat and scarf, and then I made a ring and sewed on for the underneath so that he actually will sit on a counter or shelf. The reason I am doing these guys, and there's a little bit of gray on the belly there because I accidentally touched his mouth and then so when I do the tutorial, I will definitely be telling you to do the puff paint absolutely dead last. Don't do what I do and not let it dry and move on to the next step. But I have to make Mommy and Daddy snowman yet. And of course, they will be a bit bigger. And I am writing these patterns as I go along. And I will be doing a tutorial. I think I'll probably do double strands of 4-weight instead of the 5-weight blanket yarn with a tutorial though, just because you can't see your stitches with this yarn at all. It's a very feel your way through the situation, and well, nobody wants to have to do that. So I am going to do my samples in the 2 strands of 4-weight. So it'll make it a little bit easier. Well, thank you, Miss Tina, and welcome in. Now, for tonight's crafts, I went to the Dollar Tree, or used to be a Dollar Tree, a couple weeks ago, and I found these cute little wooden boxes for $1.25, and they have a magnetic closure. And I also found these adorable little mushrooms. Now, these I ordered on Amazon when I had the idea for what I want to do tonight. I have some little bitty butterflies. And a while back, Miss Rusty sent me a package, and Mama G. And in that package were these adorable itty bitty little ducks, right? And then there was also this really cute little crow. So my idea is I'm going to take these boxes, and one of them I am going to decorate as like a pond, and I have stones to go around the outside of the pond, different color stones, different kind of stones. And then in the center of the pond, we'll put the little duckies. I also have, where'd it go? Some moss, so we can put some moss on the outside. But then I thought with the mushrooms, we could decorate another box with the mushrooms and the moss. And it just so happened when I got the pack of mushrooms, one of them had a crack in it from drying out too fast. So before I started the live, I took my little rotary tool with some sandpaper, and I smoothed these 2 out because I broke the one that had a crack in it in half. So we'll be able to use those. And let's see, that one didn't have any. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to do some different boxes. I thought one we could do with like flowers and butterflies, one we could do with the mushrooms and the moss, and then one we can do with the duckies in the pond and the stones and whatnot. Gizlet 4. Hello, welcome in. You have some extra parsley? Well, thank you for lurking, Miss Jen. I appreciate you coming by. I definitely appreciate the lurkers. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, guys. Let me take care of this. Thank you, Jen. Not quite sure who they think they're impressing, because anybody above, with an IQ above, 5 would not find any of that funny or, amusing at all. Thank you, Deborah. You're so sweet. Sorry, guys. I am going through and adding just a couple of you as mods. If you do not want to do it, just let me know and I will take you off. I don't expect you to drop links or anything like that. I'm just adding you as a mod so you can zap morons when they come in the room, and I trust you to do that. Thank you very much. Tina's not a troll. Miss Sherry, you were our replay winner for this for our birthday party last week. So I need your address so that I can send you out your bag. And thank you very much for your prize donation and coming to the party. I'm sorry, Tina. If I did it, I'm really, really sorry. I get son of breathe, 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 breathe. You know, sitting right up here, right there, right there. We got a little boy troll and we got a little girl troll. So piss off, loser. We have enough for you. Thank you. Sorry. Back to the fun stuff. Okay. Absolutely no life. There we go. Breathe. Namaste. Namaste. Right, right, right. Thank you, Miss Sherry. You're such a sweetheart. I appreciate you. I need to write you guys down. Otherwise, I will forget. Well, I guess it's official. I have officially made it. I am a YouTuber. Got morons in the chat. And 9 months for Miss Deborah. Wow, that is awesome. Thank you very much for being a member. And Diane Sass became a member. Thank you very much, sweetheart. Right? Like, time has just been flying so fast. This year is already Off to a wicked start. You know what? To add some goodness, I just decided to pull box number 16. And out of box number 16, we have a bag set. So I have a bag I need to make up tonight. I will make up a special bag set for the chat, for the live giveaway. Thank you guys very much for sticking with me and being grown-ups. I appreciate you all. Yes, it does, Miss Sally. Yes, it does. Kindness matters. Thank you very much for being here. Let's see. We can do thank you, Miss Wanda. Thank you, Miss Sally. Let's see. Get you guys wrote down. Yes, happy Monday. There we go. Okay. Oh, let's see. We got to see who got the memberships, right? Let's see. Miss Kendra, Louise, Maggie, D Yummy, and Too Old to Care. Miss Nancy. Oh, that is amazing. That makes me smile. Absolutely love you guys all. Yes, welcome new members. Never late, Miss Diane. Never late at all. You are where you need to be when you need to be there. I appreciate you coming by and spending some time with me. Paints are getting a bit old. Oof. So, what are you guys working on tonight as we craft and chat? I'd love to hear what you got going on. And remember, if you ever want to show me what you're working on, I would love to see it. You can post in my community tab. You can join my Facebook group. You can email me, or anything, any way that works good for you works just fine for me. Seeing what you guys are doing really inspires me to keep crafting and doing fun, amazing things. Nessa's making squares, and beautiful squares they are. She sent me some earlier today, and one of them had a beautiful heart in the center of it. Very neat looking square, and one I might actually have to look into because I am all about hearts and flowers and all the good, wonderful stuff of the world. Yeah, so the poll, sorry, I should have explained it. The poll is up. The yes and no is I don't know how to take that off of there. But you can choose between a knot bag or a tote style bag, and whichever one gets the most votes is what I will be making tonight as a bag set to be given away at the beginning of the month to whoever wins the draw. The ocean waves, yes, that's such a beautiful blanket. Miss Wanda is doing such beautiful work on that blanket. You sent me some pictures earlier. Now, I'm not worried about like getting out of the lines here, because I will be putting down moss and rocks after this. So it's not a perfection thing. It's just a coverage deal. Knitting socks. Awesome. I have had the same pair of socks on the go for well over a year. I've got one sock done and one sock half done. I'm on the foot of the second sock. Thankfully, my tension doesn't tend to change much, so I can have a project like that going long term without it being an issue of size differentiation between a two-part project. So I'm lucky that way. Thank you, Miss Vicky. I get you wrote down. Miss D Yummy Yomo, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, this was that stitch. That's a nice stitch. I did the light on the bottom and then come in with the darker so that I could kind of blend it out a little bit easier. Because of course, you know, a lake or a pond isn't going to be one flat color. Miss Deidre, oh my goodness, girlfriend, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in forever and forever. Well, thank you, Miss Deborah. There we go. A little bit up there. Go. I've missed you too, girlfriend. Hopefully you remember tomorrow is Tuesday. Yummy, yummy. So now to decide what kind of stones we want. Mm, awesome. Oh, check text. Okay. Well, it would help if I grabbed the right phone. I got too many old devices sitting next to me. Yeah, I can do that. Oh, let's see. Oh, what the heck? Thank you. If that zapped anybody that isn't an awful person, I am really, really, really sorry. If you email me and let me know that it zapped you, I will adjust so that you can come in. But yeah. Love it. Teamwork. You guys are the best. Ay, 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 I tell you what. Just ridiculous. Absolutely. Okay, so those are tiger's eye. And this one is just a Brazilian bottle. So it's just different mixture of stones that come from Brazil. I probably have larger examples of all of these in my collection. I absolutely love crystals. I have loads of them. Right, Miss Sherry, right. But I guess, you know, people with that kind of intellect need something to do. Right, Chris. It definitely can happen. You know, you don't mean to bop somebody, but unfortunately, good people get caught in the crossfire. Welcome back, Miss Deborah. I agree, Jen. I agree 100%. It's like, you know, at least they could go and waste their time playing video games or something. I don't know. That to me would seem a lot more entertaining than coming and messing with a bunch of people that are literally talking about, you know, crafts. You know, like, who are we bothering? Absolutely nobody. Just a fancy box, Deidre. It's just a box from the dollar store, and I'm making it all extra special pretty, and it'll probably be given away to somebody on the channel as one of the prizes from the prize house. I can't afford to give, you know, big extravagant boxes and, you know, high end yarn and stuff like that. But I can make really cool stuff and give it away. And to me, that has just as much value as something of high monetary value. So, um, he says, I don't know, to me, if I were to win a giveaway at anybody's house, and like I don't enter giveaways, honestly, I don't. Every once in a great blue moon, if it's something that the person has handmade themselves, I might enter that. But as far as like for gifts, store bought gifts and stuff, I don't enter for those things because I figure I would rather someone that maybe could use it with and maybe wouldn't have the availability to get it themselves, could have a chance to win it, where I know personally if I want something bad enough, I can bat my pretty little eyes and smile at the king ever so nicely, and I might not get it right away, but what I want will become mine, and I know that. So I would rather other people get to win most things. But if it's a handmade thing, I enter. I think so too, Miss Marie. I think so too. Handmade is always best. Like I would, you know, like I have the ability to make a dream catcher, but I would absolutely love to get one of Dee's dream catchers, you know, because they're gorgeous and she makes amazingly beautiful dream catchers. And of course, we got to have a pink ducky because, well, it wouldn't be Queen's Craft without something pink, right? Yeah. Or one of her baskets. Oh, I would love to learn to weave a basket like that. Yes, yes, yes. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Now I'm going to let this one dry for a bit. And then after it's dried and the stones have set, I will come back in and add some moss, like around the outside of the stones here. And then I will probably add a little bit on the side, just the top of the box, and then paint or stain the bottom of the box. I haven't decided yet if I will go inside and do anything on the inside of the box yet, but we'll see. We'll see where I'm at with it, you know, when that time gets here. Well, thank you. Thank you. And all in all, I mean, you can get these duckies. You can get like 500 of them or something like that on Amazon for like $8 or $10. You can get these stones, as you see. Oh, my camera is freezing up tonight. I paid $3.99 for these at a rock and gem shop. You can get glass ones, you know, that are cheaper. Yeah, for the duckies. And like I said, the box was $1. The little mushrooms I got were $1. I think this moss was like $4 or $5 something. It wasn't expensive at all. Oh my goodness, Miss Mona's in the house. Hello, Miss Mona. How are you? It's great to see you, sweetheart. Oh goodness. Where am I at? Well, Houston, that's a problem. I guess I have run out of white paint. Hmm. Hmm. What to do? What to do? Guess I will have to pick up some white paint the next time I go to the store before I can finish off the mushrooms the way I had intended. But we will do something a little bit different for one of them. I swore I had white. I probably have it on my other table. I'm just not. I don't know. Got silver, red. Ooh, that one ought to be fun. Aha. Yep, it was on the other table. Welcome back, Zach. Definitely gonna have to get some more though. It's getting kind of low. I'm painting, Zach. I'm painting. making boxes tonight to give away to wonderful people. I also started my macrame curtains. I have all the cables up, and I've actually started tying knots. I was thinking about doing a pop-up tomorrow and doing some macrame on a pop-up. If you guys would be interested in possibly coming in and saying hi while I'm doing that, that would be awesome. Here we go. Ha ha ha, that looks good. Now let the top of that one dry before I can go on to the next, or go on to the bottom of it. I love to macrame. When I first learned it, it was just for making like friendship bracelets and stuff like that. We made them on the bus, on the way to school, you know, as teenage girls do. Gotta make all your friends a bracelet. So I did quite a bit of that. Macrame was actually the reason I ended up starting crochet, because the project I macramed wasn't quite what I wanted. And the king is quite like me, where he likes to have nice things, but he don't necessarily want to have the nice things that the neighbor has, or the exact same things that the neighbor has. So I made all the curtains for the house, the windows that have curtains. Not many of our windows actually do. But in the dining area of the kitchen, I decided that I wanted to do a macrame curtain. And it's just the top bit, up at the very top is got some decoration, and then of course the cords hang down. It looks really, really nice. In my opinion, I think it'll be pretty cool in the kitchen. I also have quite a few macrame plant holders that I need to get up. I'm trying to get my sunroom whipped into shape. In bulk is coming, and I need to get the house done up, get my spring cleaning done, and get all my spiritual cleaning done, as well as physical cleaning. It's what I do on the 1st and 2nd of February every year. All right, honey. I won't send you nothing if you don't want it, Zach. I just thought it would be a good incentive to get you to finish a project, because I know all of us have been cheering you on for a good long while now, and I'm sure I can speak for almost everybody in this that we would absolutely love to see you finish a project and you know, get that boost of confidence of getting that first finished project done, so that you can join the ranks of crocheters, you know. Yeah, as long as no one I have an issue with me having to go up and down on a ladder, I can do some macrame on the live tomorrow. As I do have to go up and down on a ladder because it is a curtain rod, you know. You can make a washcloth out of acrylic just to get a washcloth done. You sure can, Zach. I ain't gonna say you gotta go buy special yarn to get a project done. I just want to see that project done. And you know what? Instead of calling it a washcloth, you can call it a trivet, and you can give it to someone, you know, that has been cheering you on, like your mom or dad, to put their their drink on while they're sitting and watching TV with you or a movie with you or whatever you guys do for your family time. Oh, now that looks really good. I put some gold over the top of the white, and that actually did give it quite a nice mushroomy look. I love it. I love it. I'm here to help, Zach. I'm here to help. A mug rug. That's right, Miss Sally. That's right. One of the, well, the very first graph design I ever made was a trivet for the king. I made him a Darth Vader trivet. And then I turned that trivet into a blanket for him. Right. Yeah. Don't make anything for hot stuff out of acrylic. That's for sure. This wood is very, very dry, and it is really, really soaking up this paint. So I might end up having to do a couple layers before I can start gluing it down. Oh yes, he uses his blanket quite often. It's perfect size for like a personal blanket, like curled up on the couch. So he will often curl up with it in his recliner while he's watching football, especially in the summertime when we have the air conditioning on. It'll probably be in the afternoon. Say anytime after 12, but before 3 is the area I'm aiming for. I got fingerprints in that one. There we go. It's funny, seeing the one that had the crack in it was actually what convinced me to buy the mushrooms when I was at the dollar store. Because I thought, ooh, I could break it in half and then I can. And I actually thought about, because I could, I have a couple different rotary tools. One is the micro pen. I use this one for doing I guess technically you would call it engraving, but to me it's got the look more of etching, but with a machine etch instead of an acid etch. So I do that with this pen. I can also do that with this tool, but with this tool I also have saw blades. So I thought about actually cutting a few of the mushrooms in half so I could do a border around the box. And I still might do that, but I'm definitely going to have to find a clamp or something like that that I can hold on to the mushrooms with. So, you know, I don't end up losing a finger. But I even have, like, I have tiny little drill bits so I can do some, you know, making jewelry and whatnot with. I got actually 2 packs of those, 2 different sizes of those. I can make jewelry with wood and metal and all kinds of fun stuff. But this is what started me with I did a dragon in glass for the king with this, but now I would use this because it's a lot lighter. um I can also carve wood with both these tools. I really enjoy them. I just can't really do them on a live because they are rather loud, and I wouldn't want to like blow your guys' ears out or have to be silent, like have all my mics cut off and then do like a silent live. So I just don't know how that would work, unless I had someone to come up with me that could do the chit chatting while I was doing the demonstrating. Yeah, YouTube wouldn't like it if I sawed a finger off or something. That just probably wouldn't be good for my YouTube career. YouTube career, that's so funny. It's been what, almost 7 years now? I think I've been on YouTube. 7 or 8. I don't remember. I'll have to look at what the video, what party we did last year to remind me what year we're on now. I've been doing YouTube for a good long while, even though my numbers sure don't look like it, but I guess it's because I don't do that clickbait and stuff. I don't put things in the title that isn't what I'm talking about, or I don't know how to do all that anyways. So SEOs, or I don't know. People are emailing me all the time telling me about SEOs and all this stuff, all this technical stuff, and I have no clue what they talking about. Oh, that's pretty. Miss Janice. Hello, Demetra. How are you, sweetheart? It's great to see you. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Yeah, I get them all the time about my videos, and then I get them about my website, and I just block them. At first, I talked to my website developer about it, Steve from Harneal Media. I talked to him about those emails that I was getting, and he let me know about all the scams and stuff like that. So now, whenever I get those emails or whatever, I block them. Oh, another thing I had noticed in my comment section on some of my videos, I have noticed that every once in a while, someone will pop up and be really flirtatious with somebody in the comments, and it's never the same person or anything like that. But if you happen to see someone like that does that is coming out of pocket, please block them and report them. Do not allow someone to talk to you out of pocket. No one on my channel should be talking to anyone else like that. So you will not hurt my feelings at all if you bop them a good one, because that's ridiculous. Uh-oh. I think this one's gummed up. Yep, that one's all dead. Oops, I missed. Hello, Miss Jen. Oh. Yeah, it's I don't understand why somebody would do that. I mean, I'm sure it's probably some kind of scam because no one's gonna randomly chase after somebody in the comment section on a YouTube that's actually seriously looking for love, you know. So it's got to be a scam. And when I see them, I bop them. But I just wanted to make my friends aware that I have seen that. And if you want to bop them, please do. Because that's ridiculous. Hello, Granny D. How are you, sweetheart? The Moonshine Gang hanging up for the night. I was over there a little bit earlier before I started tonight, hanging out with Granny D. Ooh, that's pretty too. With the silver. Gold works and silver works. That's nice. That's pretty. Kind of gives it that blue hue that sometimes mushrooms will get. We are whack happy tonight. That's right. That's right. And you know what? That is the perfect. Sorry. Oh, we have been playing Whack-A-Troll tonight. Something awful. So in honor of that, let's all Whack-A-Troll in the chat. And you guys might be entered into this week's giveaway draw. So yes, Whack-A-Troll, Whack-A-Troll. If nothing else, we got to have fun with it, right? They can't get us down. They can't ruin our spirit. They can't chase us away anywhere. Because why? We whack them trolls. Yes, yes, yes. We got to have fun in life. Can't be too serious. Can't let things get us down. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jen. For the Whack-A-Troll tonight, we're just putting that in because I'm going to draw 5 people. You know what? No, we're going to draw 10 people because we had a lot to deal with to get past this week. So we're going to draw 10 names. Those 10 people are going into the live giveaway possibility, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. The live draw for the month. This draw will be drawn the first live of February. And so far, we have some pretty cool prizes going in. We have yarn, we have tea, we have stitch markers, I believe. We have cake cozies, and I will be making a bag set tonight that I believe, let me go ahead and check that. We're at 49% tote and 41% yes. So I guess we're gonna make a tote bag. That works for me. So I will be making a tote bag set tonight to go into the giveaway. There's already a bag in the giveaway. Matter of fact, let's pop that solo as you guys whack roll. I shall show you. So the first bag is this cute little tote bag here. Matter of fact, I will look. I might still have some of this fabric. I might be able to add another bag to this one to make it a bigger set. In this wonderful little bag, we have some silk bamboo yarn. It is a number 3 weight, and this one is petunia pink. It's 62 grams or 2.2 ounces and approximately 102 yards per ball. And then, of course, we have a notions pouch. We have a couple cake cozies that will hold nice, good-sized cakes of yarn. And I wasn't wrong. I was wrong. There wasn't any stitch markers in here yet. But we also have 2 bags of tea. And we will also be adding a bag set to go with this bag and this yarn. And oh my goodness, Fiber Jazz Rebecca, for that right there, I am going to need you to pick a door, pick a door, pick a door. So we're going to move that. There we go. So, Miss Rebecca, we have door number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, or 31. I need you to pick one of those. Number 8. All right. In number 8, whoop, I dropped it. Oh my goodness. It is a small bag, so we will be adding a small bag to our growing prize. Goodness. Okay, we have a small bag. So, going in to the prize pack. Awesome, awesome. Let me get you guys wrote down, and then we will go ahead and pick our people that are being chosen. Can you hear me now? Awesome. Yeah, my other device died and I did not realize it. So congratulations to everybody that's been picked thus far. We have just a few more to go. Miss Deidre Kelly, congratulations. Oh, goodness sakes. Been one of them nights. Technical difficulties. Miss Janice Surfer, congratulations. Yeah, two more to go. Marie Simpson, congratulations. Miss Cindy Lulu, congratulations. There we go. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you all very much for coming in and spending time with me tonight. I do apologize that we had to put up with nincompoops, but thank you for being so understanding about it and hanging out with me despite people being like that. But hopefully, I think next week I'll probably do some spinning. That's what I wanted to do this week, but I don't know. My feet were already very swollen and I didn't want to have them get much worse. So I needed to keep my shoes on and snug down nice and tight. So the swelling's been kind of crazy this week. But we will, do some spinning next week. We just kind of roll with the punches around here. It is queenscraftsbybridget at yahoo.com, Zach. Just my channel name at yahoo.com. Mm, can you send it again, Miss Sherry, just to make sure that I have it? I don't keep anybody's information just because, I always just like to make sure that I'm sending it to the right place. So just to help me out a little bit, if you wouldn't mind sending that address to me again, and I will get that out to you probably the 21st. I should be getting a YouTube check around that time, and I'll be able to get the shipping taken care of. And hopefully if my car is not right by then, I can set up a pickup, excuse me, for the packages, since I will have several that need to go out. So yes, yay for spinning. Oh, okay. Thank you, Miss Sherry. Yeah, I just like to make double sure, I got all my ducks in a row, as they say. you know I have had loads of fun hanging out with you guys tonight. I think I am going to go and start on Charizard. He is the last Pokemon that I need to get made for the kids. I think I'll make a few more toys for them. I know my niece, the oldest of the three, is really into kitty cats, so I will probably be making her one of those loaf cats. But I'm going to do my own thing. I'm not going to look up a pattern just because it's a very simple idea, the loaf cat, and I don't think that I will actually need a pattern to complete one. So I'll be making her that here, probably here pretty soon. And then I am waiting on my sister to send me the details of measurements and whatnot, because I want to make all of them a sweater. So I am going to be busy, 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 busy crafting, which makes me extremely happy. And hopefully you guys will be here for all the fun, all the highs and lows, hopefully not too many lows. And like I said earlier, if you guys want to show me what you're working on, I would absolutely love to see it. You can post it on the community tab. You can email me, or you can post it in my Facebook group so everyone there can see it as well. Hello, Miss Lisa. Well, you have a wonderful night, and I hope you enjoy your crocheting. Thank you very much for lurking. Until next time, everybody. Bye for now, my friends.